Hey there, cinephiles. It's the holiday season, so today I wanted to talk about the greatest Christmas movie of all time. That's right, Gremlins. Those that think Gremlins isn't a Christmas movie are just wrong. Its essential plot point hinges on a Christmas gift, and there are many lessons relating to Christmas themes, such as don't be naughty or your town will be overrun by gremlins, or you'll be murdered by one. Either way, it was a great lesson to learn as a kid. Also, there's the abrupt lesson of how suicide rates go up during the holidays due to loneliness, something that has truly stuck with me since I saw it when I was little, especially since it was followed up with the main character asking out the character that mentions this fact merely seconds after. And to success, might I add. But alright, before I continue getting into this perfectly insane movie, for those that don't know what Gremlins is, it's about when Billy gets an early and mysterious Christmas present from his dad. They name it Gizmo, and he has 3 rules that can't be broken. Of course, they're broken, and well, chaos ensues. The story of this Christmas comedy horror just gets crazier and crazier as the film goes on. So much so that you have to think about the possible substances that might have been ingested while creating the film. After all, it was the 80s. Either way, I'm so thankful for the creation of Gizmo, who is one of, if not the best creature character of all time. With so little words spoken, he has such a major personality, and it doesn't just come from being voiced by Howie Mandel, which is very weird to me still. This of course comes from the masterful puppetry as well as how the story is written. Gizmo's really like me. He's a cinephile and a bit sassy, what I wouldn't give to see his Letterboxd account. He's also really cute and well designed. Even as the dad says, every kid in America would want one, and the vast majority of the people that I've seen this with are not kids and they all love Gizmo, so safe to say everyone would want one. As for the nasty little offshoots of Gizmo that are the titular gremlins, even though nobody wants them, they are such great villains. They are smart, creative, hilarious, and so disrespectful. What more could you want from entertaining villains? It is interesting too that they delivered necessary comeuppance to many that are on the naughty list. So complete villains? Not necessarily. They have one of my favorite movie kills of all time when they come to Mrs. Deagle's house and they mess with her stair chair. It's great because you genuinely root for the gremlins with this kill. Somehow Mrs. Deagle is worse than them. However, the greatest aspect about the gremlins are that at the end of the day, they just want to head over to the movie theater and watch Snow-White. It's like the song Hi-Ho was part of their DNA. Even Gizmo sings along for a bit. Some other great aspects of comedy are the inventions that Randall Peltzer, aka Billy's dad, comes up with. For as great as they work, the best one is definitely the Peltzer peeler juicer. Some could say that Mr. Futterman, the neighbor who believed in gremlins in the first place, was right about them in some way, but more so in American machinery. But I still want that bathroom buddy. Why isn't that a thing?
What's this button on?
No, don't push that.
I did want to mention too that my first ever film crush in Phoebe Cates plays Kate, the hard-working, trauma-filled love interest to Billy. 2 of the most horrific scenes in the film are when she's explaining something, but that didn't deter little old me from having a crush on her. Not only does she mention the suicide rate spiking during the holidays as I mentioned earlier, but when she does talk about why she hates Christmas, even Gizmo is mortified. It really puts in perspective how it's not always the happy holidays for everyone, and not just because of the gremlins. Getting into the technical aspects of the film, they're also damn solid. The film looks great as it balances the great horror lighting with the colorful lighting and comedic lighting too. Joe Dante's direction works really well as the technical aspects show the great tonal balance that the story does too. From comedic moments to serious moments to horror, the film can be schlocky fun. But damn it, the film perfectly sets up its in-universe rules and stakes and sticks to them, which can't be said for many multi-tonal films. It's also great too when you feel the passion oozing from the screen. You get these great little things in the background that add to the world, such as the radio host Rocking Ricky, who has these little updates throughout the film. You of course get great creature work too. The stuff they're able to accomplish with the gremlins and Gizmo, whether it be for jokes or literally anything, is just such wonderful craftsmanship. It's tangible personality and you can feel it. Even the sound design of the film is something that adds to the experience. It's the small stuff like adding cute little blink sounds to when Gizmo's blinking and accepting a compliment, to adding to the grossness of when the little offshoots of Gizmo are eating when they're not supposed to. It all comes together to give this movie its wonderful and cheesy and crazy outcome that has made this a classic. I give Gremlins a 4.5 out of 5 stars. This truly is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. It's a perfect cautionary tale of being naughty. The gremlins in your stocking in lieu of coal is something that definitely would scare any child straight. It's a film that I've seen so many times as a child and as a young adult. I mean, I even have multiple hard copies and a poster of it in my room. Unfortunately, the film does have some slight racist jokes. It was the 80s, and let's just say a specific joke doesn't age too well. But either way, as an overall film, I still do love it despite its clear flaws. If you've seen Gremlins, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you haven't seen it yet, it's currently on HBO Max and sometimes on Netflix too. Be sure to let me know your favorite Christmas movie too by reaching out on our socials. As always, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hope you all enjoy the holidays. Stay tuned for more Yeti Films content, and I'll watch you later.